to promoting sustainable development goals. Rstv City Police Command cites security concerns over NLC planned protest. Plus, federal, state, and local governments share over 1.9 trillion naira for January 2026. Hello, good evening everyone, and thank you for joining us on our Rstv World News. Rivers State is the treasure base of the nation. Let's build and take her to greater heights. This is the task we must accomplish. You can watch our news live on YouTube and Facebook at Rstv Online. You can also subscribe and click on the notification bell for update on our live feeds. I am Solomon Nelson Braid. Deputy Governor of Rivers State, Professor Ngozi Odo, has reiterated the commitment of the governor Siminalayi Fubara-led administration to empowering vulnerable groups and promoting the Sustainable Development Goals (SDGs) across the state. While being decorated and presented with the United Nations Global Icon of Peace and Integrity Award by the International Phase of Peace and Integrity Advocates at the Government House, Port Harcourt, Professor Odo noted that the state government has positioned key ministries and agencies to align with the SDGs, particularly such as the Ministries of Health, Education, Agriculture, and Women Affairs as the core pillars of the administration. She assured that the impact of government policies would be felt most by vulnerable groups across the state. The Deputy Governor, who described her recognition by the group as more than an award, noted that it serves as a wake-up call and a renewed responsibility to do more in her service to humanity. Professor Odo also lauded the choice of Rivers State as the host for this year's event, describing it as a strong statement that the state is peaceful, stable, and open to investors. She further emphasized that the theme of this year's event, peaceful coexistence, was timely, noting that even when conflicts arise, dialogue, negotiation, and understanding remain the pathways to peaceful coexistence. Earlier, the Global Director of the International Phase of Peace and Integrity Advocates, Dr. Chinaza Jennifer Ubuaja, said the delegation was at the Government House to decorate Professor Odo with the prestigious award, describing her as the first Nigerian and second African woman to receive it. She attributed the recognition to Professor Odo's achievements and dedication, which continue to pave the way for younger generations. Infant and maternal mortality is a threat to Rivers State and the nation at large if nothing is done to curb it. Rivers State Commissioner for Health, Dr. Adezore, raised the concerns while declaring open a 5-day workshop on maternal and neonatal mortality reduction initiative organized to inform, educate, and enlighten the public about the dangers of denying an expectant mother the attendance of antenatal clinic. Melvin Jackson has the details.
Dr. Ore stated that the 5-day workshop is to onboarding cases of maternal and neonatal mortality, which occurs at particular communities and local government areas. The commissioner said there are 6 Mami local government areas in Rivers State, which includes Ahoda West, Akukutoro, Opobenkoro, Boni, Emoha, and Eche, noting that there are 172 local government areas where over 55% of maternal and neonatal deaths are recorded in 33 states of the country. According to her, families, expectant mothers and pregnant women should go for antenatal health care at any healthcare facility close to them so as to prevent mother and child death during delivery.
The uniqueness of the Mami initiative, which is driven by the Federal Ministry of Health and Social Welfare, is that we use evidence to elicit the reasons for these deaths so that the solutions will be context specific and tailored to the particular environment where those deaths are occurring. Their Royal Majesties from these 6 local government areas have been present with us as we kick-started the co-creation workshop today. That demonstrates the level of commitment, the level and the intensity of the desire of our royal and traditional leadership and the faith-based leadership in the local government areas to transform maternal and newborn health and bring about a positive change so that we will start recording 0 deaths of mothers and newborn in Rivers State.
Also speaking, National Swab Coordinator, Federal Ministry of Health, Dr. Adam Ahmad, said the MAMI is co-created to eliminate stages 1 and 2 of obstetric transition and reduction of mortality, and that 6 local government areas have registered high maternal and neonatal mortality rates. He said about 10 to 30% of death is caused by delay in seeking care, reaching care, receiving care, as well as not taking responsibility and coordination, and advised communities to take ownership of healthcare facilities to make it functional to nip maternal and neonatal mortality in the boards.
So Rivers State is the last, not because it is less important, but because of so many logistic issues that you have to organize it well and deliver well. And we are confident the commitment we see from the states, looking at the commitment of the Honorable Commissioner for Health and the Permanent Secretary and many other stakeholders, including our Royal Highnesses and the Chairman. So truly we are confident Rivers State is going to crash maternal mortality as planned.
In their goodwill messages, local government council chairmen and community heads applauded the gesture and promised to support the initiative and convey the message to their subjects. There are paper presentations from various partners and collaborators. Melvin Jackson, Rstv News.
The Executive Director, Finance and Administration of the Niger Delta Development Commission, Boma Iyaye, has been applauded for his contribution to the development of Ogu and neighboring communities. The accolades were showered on him during the commissioning of NDDC projects and grand civic reception in honor of the Minister of the Federal Capital Territory, Nyesom Wike, by the Wakreke people at Ogu Town, headquarters of Ogubolo local government area. Again, Melvin Jackson has the rest of the story.
Chairman of the occasion, Amopu Senator Wilcox Daminabo, who applauded the executive director, said Boma Iyaye has shown the people of Ogubolo that he truly have them at heart. That is the reason why he brought such infrastructural and human capital development to the area. According to him, the infrastructural development will create socio-economic development to the area and attract investors, while advising the people. Chairman of the Civic Reception Organizing Committee, Senator Thompson Sekibo, commended the FCT Minister Nyesom Wike, who accorded the Executive Director of Finance and Administration the leverage to help his people, confirming that Boma Iyaye did not breach the confidence reposed in him.
We stand firmly in the footsteps of our forebearers to express with full heart and united voice our deep and heart appreciation to you for all you've done for the Wakreke people.
Also speaking, the host and the Executive Director, Finance and Administration, Niger Delta Development Commission, Boma Iyaye, thanked the FCT Minister for all he has done in his life and the lives of the people of Ogubolo and Okreka ethnic nationality in general, promising to continue to support him.
The appointment of my humble self as Executive Director, never in the history of Wakreke Nation has any son of Wakreke ascended to that high elevated position of number 2 man in NDDC. We are here as Wakreke Nation to say thank you, Mebaka, because you have done well for our people.
Responding, the special guest of honor and Federal Capital Territory Minister Nyesom Wike stated that the project commissioned were demonstrations of the federal government's determination to develop the Niger Delta region. According to him, he was overwhelmed by the level of development in Ogu, executed by Niger Delta Development Commission, courtesy of the Executive Director of Finance and Administration, Boma Iyaye, noting that the projects are impressive.
We move around Ogu. If I tell you that I'm overjoyed, that is the least. Why? I've told everybody who cares, wherever you come from, when you have an opportunity to impact positively on the lives of your people, do not waste time.
Some indigents of the community expressed joy over the infrastructural development witnessed in Ogu and neighboring communities.
That road was very bad before, but now they have done it. They have done the road, so the road is now good for everybody to pass.
There was somewhere I went to today, back of, they call it GSS. When I saw the road, I was like, wow, so this road is included. They have tried a whole lot for the community.
Melvin Jackson, Rstv News.
The Federal Capital Territory Police Command has advised the Nigerian Labour Congress and Trade Union Congress to reschedule their planned protest billed for Tuesday, February 3, 2026, citing security concerns. On Sunday, the unions announced plans to hold a peaceful solidarity rally in Abuja on Tuesday, and the TUC Secretary General, N.A. Toro. The two labor unions said the peaceful rally will be staged at the Federal Capital Development Authority as a public demonstration of solidarity with affected workers. The NLC and TUC directed all affiliate and state councils in the Federal Capital Territory to ensure effective mobilization and timely dissemination of the information to their members, adding that full participation in the lawful and peaceful actions was expected. ADE added that the measure was also aimed at ensuring the safety of residents, protecting freedom of movement, and allowing the unhindered conduct of lawful daily activities within the Federal Capital Territory. The NLC and TUC subsequently accused the FCT authorities of intimidation and vowed to resist it. Our total distributable revenue comprised statutory revenue of 1.084 trillion naira, value-added tax revenue of 846.507 billion naira, and electronic money transfer levy revenue of 38.110 billion naira. The communique said that the 1.969 trillion naira total distributable revenue, the federal government received 653.500 billion naira, while the state governments received 706.469 billion naira. It said the local governments received 513.272 billion naira, while the sum of 96.083 billion naira, representing 13% of mineral revenue, was shared to the benefited states as to derivation revenue. This is Rstv World News. River State is a treasure-based organization. Let's build and take it to greater heights. This is a task we must accomplish. You can watch our news live on YouTube and Facebook at Rstv Online. You can also subscribe and click on the notification bell for updates on our live feeds. And in part 2 after the break, Egypt reopens Gaza Strip as thoroughfare. And in sports, Morocco, not South Africa, remains host of WAFCON 2026. Please don't change the dial. We'll return again.
Rstv, poised to make the difference.
Something about this God.
Activating the unexplainable love of God.
Greater love had no man than this.
Greater love than no man,
That a man laid down his life for his friend.
You see, when God loves you, he fights your unseen battles. You are sleeping, you don't even know what is happening, but he's there fighting your battles for you. You are sitting in your house, he will raise a voice somewhere to be campaigning for you. Today, every storm in your life shall become still. The best way to find true love is to find God. Remember, God never sends you into a situation alone. He goes before you, he stands beside you, he walks behind you, he's always with you. All those that rejected you, as the Lord liveth, they must surely bow before you. When you have nothing left but God, you will discover that God is enough. God knows how long you have waited. Every second will be what at the end. So it doesn't matter how the devil have damaged your life now, don't worry. God is about to remold you, repackage you, redesign you, and beautify you.
OPN, Dr. Jesus in action. Dr. Jesus in action. God is here.
You need all the nutrients that will hold you tight. Stay in power, you find it all in peak. Every move you make, big steps you follow. The beat goes on, and the beat goes on, and the beat goes on and on, and the beat goes on and on and on and on.
Muna kira ga al'ummar arewacin Najeriya musamman jihar Kano da ku ci gaba da amfani da madarar Pigmilik.
We don't like to eat better, more nutritious meals, more veggies, but we want it tasty and easy too. Knorr Cubes, that's the secret. Made with real ingredients like chicken, parsley, and garlic, and enriched with iron, so your meals are better for you and more delicious too. That's the cocoa. Let's give it some accolades. Change your world by changing what's on your plate.
This is Rstv World News. We bring you world-class news, accurate, first-hand, entertaining, balanced analysis. Rstv, Channel 22 Port Harcourt.
You're welcome back. Palestinians have started to enter the border crossing between the Gaza Strip and Egypt after it reopened for the movement of people. The crossing has largely been closed since May 2024, when the Gazan side was captured by Israeli forces. The reopening was supposed to happen during the first phase of US President Donald Trump's ceasefire plan between Israel and Hamas, which began in October. But Israel blocked it until the return of the body of the last Israeli hostage in Gaza, which happened last week. It will come as a relief to many Palestinians who see it as a lifeline to the world, although there is frustration that only small numbers of people and no goods will be allowed through. Still on the foreign scene, South Africa's Minister of Sports, Arts and Culture, Gaten Mackenzie, has dismissed reports suggesting that the country has been confirmed as new host of the 2026 Women's Africa Cup of Nations, WAFCON. In a statement issued on Monday, the minister stated that no formal decision has been taken in this regard and reaffirmed that Morocco remains the official host of the tournament, scheduled to kick off on 17 March. He was responding to comments credited to the Deputy Minister of Sports, Peace Miggle, who had claimed on Sunday at the Holy Woodbed Super League Awards that South Africa has taken over hosting rights after Morocco allegedly withdrew from the competition with just 5 weeks to the start date. Mackenzie, however, clarified that South Africa only indicated its willingness to support CAF if alternative hosting arrangements become necessary as part of CAF's routine contingency planning ahead of major tournaments. The hope of Nigeria's representatives Rivers United reaching the knockout stage of the CAF Champions League suffered a major setback on Sunday following a shock home defeat to Zambia's Power Dynamos in New York. Rivers United had boosted their qualification chances with an impressive away draw against their opponents on March Day 3 in Zambia, raising expectations of a crucial home victory. However, the pride of Rivers failed to build on that result, producing a disappointing performance in front of their supporters. Power Dynamos showed great composure, tactical discipline, and were rewarded in the 50th minute when Chiboni struck the decisive goal, silencing the home crowd and handing the Zambian side a vital away victory. The defeat leaves Rivers United in a difficult position in the group, with their qualification hopes now hanging in the balance as the competition heads into the decisive final rounds of the group stage. The entire executive committee of the Football Association of Malaysia, FAM, have quit after fielding 3 Spanish players, 2 Argentines and a Dutchman, and a Brazilian in a 4-0 victory over Vietnam. The executive resigned after a scandal involving the neutralization of the 7 foreign-born players led to FIFA sanctions, a court appeal, and it had intensified scrutiny of the country's soccer governance. All committee members elected 11 months ago for the 2025 to 2029 term stepped down with immediate effect in a unanimous and voluntary decision in order to protect the association's credibility. The mass resignation followed FIFA decision last September to fine the association about 326,000 euros and suspending the 7 players for a year after determining that fake documents had been filed to support their naturalization. Malaysian officials had maintained that all 7 players were eligible under FIFA rules because each had a grandparent born in Malaysia. FIFA, however, said its investigators obtained original documents from the players' countries of origin that contradicted those claims. Pope on Winter Olympics, Pope Leo has said that the Winter Olympics, started in less than a week in northern Italy, are an opportunity to rekindle hope for a world of peace. The American-born pontiff, after wishing the best to athletes and organizers in remarks after the Angelos player, noted that the modern Olympic Games were founded on a credo of international peace and fraternity. With the Milan Cortina Games, he expressed hope that all those who care about peace among peoples and are in positions of authority will take this opportunity to make concrete gestures of entente and dialogue. The Winter Olympics, scheduled to begin this Friday with an opening ceremony, will run to February 22 and will be followed by Winter Paralympics from 6 to 15 March. This is our Rstv World News. River State is a treasure base of the nation. Let's build and take on the greater heights. This is a task we must accomplish. You can watch our news live on YouTube and Facebook at Rstv Online. You can also click on the notification bell for updates on our live feeds. And now, to any news, a recap of some of the major stories. Deputy Governor of Rivers State, Professor Ngozi Odu, has reiterated the commitment of the Governor Siminalayi Fubara-led administration to empowering vulnerable groups and promoting the sustainable development goals across the state. The Federal Capital Territory Police Command has advised the Nigeria Labour Congress and Trade Union Congress to reschedule their planned protest billed for Tuesday, February 3,